Welcome back to the Mediterranean Lifestyle Podcast from ExploreMedLife.com, your source for all things related to the Mediterranean diet way of life. I'm thrilled you're joining me again for another quick and tasty bite of Mediterranean wisdom. In this episode, we're diving deep into the role of seafood in the Mediterranean diet. Seafood can be intimidating for many, but fear not. We'll explore why it's such a crucial component of this healthy eating pattern, go over a few ways to overcome any concerns you may have, and provide some practical tips for incorporating it into your diet, especially if you're new to seafood. All right, let's dive in. Let's start by understanding why seafood holds such a prominent place in Mediterranean cuisine. Throughout history, coastal communities have relied on seafood as a primary source of sustenance. It's deeply ingrained in their culinary traditions, from the shores of Greece to the coastlines of Italy and Spain. The historical and cultural significance of seafood in Mediterranean cuisine is profound. For example, in Greece, fish like sardines have been staple foods for centuries, while grilled octopus and seafood souvlaki are celebrated across tables everywhere. These traditions have been passed down through generations, preserving the rich flavors and techniques that define Mediterranean cooking. Beyond its cultural importance, seafood offers numerous health benefits. It's rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for heart health, and packed with nutrients like protein, vitamins, and minerals. Regular consumption of fish has been linked to a reduced risk of cardiovascular diseases and improved cognitive function, aligning perfectly with the principles of the Mediterranean diet. Now, despite its nutritional value and cultural importance, seafood can be intimidating for many people. Common concerns include uncertainties about cooking techniques, worrying about taste or texture, and just plain unsure what to do with it. I understand these fears. I remember feeling nervous the first time I tried cooking fish, but with practice and guidance, it became one of my favorite ingredients to work with. You're not alone in your apprehensions, and it's okay to start small and build your confidence over time. With that in mind, here are some practical tips to help you overcome any concerns you may have about cooking fish. The first thing I recommend to people is simply visiting a local fish markets or seafood counters at their local grocery store. There you can ask questions and get recommendations from knowledgeable staff. A lot of times we fear the unknown, so talking with someone who knows about fish can help alleviate a lot of that. Also, they're there to help, not judge, so it's a win-win. The second, this is watching tutorial videos on YouTube. There are plenty of online resources and cooking videos that can guide you step by step through preparing different types of seafood. Watching these can boost your confidence and provide visual guidance. The third is, don't swing for the fences on your first try, even if you feel confident in the kitchen. Start with simple recipes that require minimal ingredients and a straightforward cooking method. The fourth would be use a marinade. If you're concerned about the taste of seafood, try marinating it before cooking. A simple marinade with olive oil, garlic, herbs, and a splash of citrus can enhance the flavor and make it more palatable. The fifth, try seafood in restaurants to get a sense of how well cooked seafood should taste. Try ordering seafood dishes at reputable restaurants. This can give you a benchmark for flavor and texture when you try cooking at home. And a bonus for you. Join a cooking class. Many local communities offer cooking classes that can teach you the basics of seafood preparation and cooking techniques in a hands-on environment. Also, they tend to be fun and a great way to interact with people in your community. By starting with these tips, you'll gradually build your confidence in cooking seafood, making it a regular and enjoyable part of your Mediterranean diet. Now that we've addressed some ways to overcome any concerns, let's discuss practical tips for incorporating seafood into your diet. Whether you're a seafood aficionado or a newcomer to the world of fish and shellfish, there are plenty of delicious and nutritious options to explore. Number one, begin with mild flavored fish. Start with white fish like cod or tilapia. They're versatile and can be prepared in various ways, such as baking, grilling, or pan-searing. For example, season cod fillets with lemon, garlic, and herbs, then bake them in the oven for a quick and healthy meal. 2. Experiment. Don't be afraid to experiment with different cooking techniques and flavor profiles. Try a zesty shrimp stir-fry or a comforting seafood pasta. Get creative in the kitchen and explore new recipes tailored to beginners. This can help you discover what you enjoy most about seafood. Next, incorporate seafood into familiar dishes. Add seafood to dishes you already enjoy. For instance, toss some shrimp into your favorite pasta, make fish tacos with your preferred toppings, or add salmon to your salad. This can help you get accustomed to seafood flavors and textures. 4. Use canned or pre-cooked seafood. If cooking raw seafood feels too daunting at first, start with canned or pre-cooked options like canned tuna, smoked salmon, or pre-cooked shrimp. These can be easily added to salads, pastas, or sandwiches without any cooking required, making it convenient and accessible. Lastly, try seafood once a week. Set a goal to include seafood in at least one meal each week. Gradually increasing your seafood intake can help you become more comfortable with it and explore a variety of options over time. Plan a seafood night and experiment with different recipes to keep things interesting. By following these tips, I hope you'll find it easier to incorporate seafood into your diet, enhancing both your culinary repertoire and your health. Before we wrap up, I have a little challenge for you. I challenge you to try one new seafood dish this week and share your thoughts with me. Whether it's a success or a learning experience, I'd love to hear about your culinary adventures. See my contact link in the description. Also, feel free to ask questions or seek advice about seafood preparation, cooking techniques, or whatever else you have about healthy eating. I'm here to support and inspire you on your Mediterranean diet journey. That's all for today's episode of the Mediterranean Lifestyle Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode and want to learn more about the Mediterranean way of life, be sure to subscribe and check out our website at exploremedlife.com. Thanks so much for tuning in, and until next time, keep embracing the Mediterranean way of life and making those delicious, healthy choices.